Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to paint something for Mother's Day, and I saw this painting that I painted several years ago, and I think I just wanted to sort of recreate it. And then for the materials, I'm gonna be using this round block. So this is from the brand called Magnani, and I just got this locally, but I think you can get it at Lick Arts. Well, I don't think that this is the best paper that I've ever tried, but I love that it's round shaped. And when it comes to the texture, this one is cold press, I think, but it's a bit smoother compared to other brands. And if you're going to use this, my tip would be to control the water in your brush, because sometimes it doesn't absorb the water that well and your painting can look a bit patchy. And then for the brush, I'm going to be using the silver brush, Black Velvet size 4. For the paint, I'm using the Art Philosophy Watercolor Confections. So I'm using currants and pastel greens. Okay, so let's start with a brown color. I'm using this color called chocolate, but you can use, or maybe I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of this brown. Let's try to paint a heart shape first, using some tiny branches like this. So you can use a pencil and draw the outline first. So I'm just gonna use the tip of my brush to create thin lines, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And later on, I'm just gonna add some leaves and mini flowers. Alright, so next we need some leaves. I'm gonna use this greenish yellow color, and this is a really easy project because we're just gonna paint leaves and small flowers. I also suggest using a smaller brush. Okay, you can also change the color of the leaves, and we're gonna go into different directions. So you can also change the shape of the leaves, make it a bit rounded, something like that. And then for the flower, we can use some pastel colors and sort of just create some buds. And I'm just going to spread this all over the painting. You can add some yellow. You can create also 5 petal flowers, but let's make it small. Okay, and then when this is dry, I'm gonna put a dark center, so don't worry about that. Okay, then let's connect this to a stem. Okay, let's add some blue leaves just to make it look more interesting. Add some green again. So the trick is to use different shades of green to make it look more interesting so that it doesn't look too flat. Okay, so let's try to add some more flowers. I'm making all the flowers look like really petite. And this is actually very therapeutic because you're sort of painting the same thing over and over. Stem over there. Then we're going to add another second layer later. You can also add a little bit of brown to your leaves. Make it a bit more earthy. So I'm sort of just stamping my brush to create some leaf shapes. Let's try to add some blue leaves. And add some small flowers. I'm gonna add some more over here. So you're really just adding as you go along. Okay, then let's add a darker green color. And let's add some stems sticking out. It's done, but we still need to add some more small buds and flowers. So when I'm using this paper, I need to like constantly blot my brush, because this paper cannot handle a lot of water. Alright, so now I'm gonna get some blue and maybe add some blue leaves. So as you can see in this area, it now has a puddle. There was too much water in my brush, so you have to be careful. So this color is from the pastels set. Some colors can be a little opaque, because usually for pastel colors there's a white paint in it to create the pastel color. I think we can add some violet leaves. That would be interesting as well. So as you can see, we have too much water here. Continue to add some more leaves. I'm using like a mint green color. Now let's add the greenish yellow color. So in some areas, I'm just going to put a stem sticking out like that, just as a filler. Alright, so I got another brown color. I think we can add some branches. So this is just to add some character to this painting. Then I'm gonna grab paint spray or any dark color. You can use black as well. Just gonna put some dot in the center of the 5-petal flowers. Okay, now we can also add a dot in this flower. Okay, I think we're almost done. So this is just a simple painting for Mother's Day, and you can write Happy Mother's Day in the center, or whatever you want to write in the center. I hope that you enjoyed this mini tutorials. As you can see, when doing a painting, you can actually just paint some simple leaves, just change the colors and add some tiny buds. It doesn't have to be super complicated, and I guess anything handmade will be much appreciated when you're giving it to another person. So yep, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that to see your own version of this painting as well. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.